Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 2nd to the 8th. This is for Leo and Leo rising and Leo moon. And we're going to jump right into it, Leo. This is an absolutely humongous week. We kick it off with the new moon in Virgo, but I want you to remember on the day before, okay, remember on Sunday, that's when Uranus and Pluto went retrograde. All right, so those are going to be really significant themes for you, especially for work and career, because you've got Uranus going retrograde in Taurus in your 10th house of career. You got Pluto moving back into Capricorn in your 6th house of work. So a lot of you are going to be reassessing things, maybe even having these breakthroughs, as in, oh, I know what I want to do, or I know the direction I want to go, or there's got to be some powerful, even possibly radical changes with Uranus for sure. Uranus is all about the radical and breakthroughs, and you got Pluto here setting up new structures and systems for yourself. So right off the bat, you're going through some really big change. Now, if you're not here for a career at all, I mean, that's fame, like whatever you're putting your energy into, exerting your energy into, that you want to be known for, like your biggest passion. Again, that's energy right there as well. I also want you to remember that Venus is in Libra, which is really great this week. Venus is in her domicile. She, thrives in Libra. Okay, so being very fun and social, communicative as well, especially in terms of relationships. And the last thing is that Mercury is in your sign. Mercury's in your sign, which is really fun, really fun. And Mercury's no longer retrograde, so that's great. It's still in shadow, but it's no longer retrograde. So this is really great. This is a great week for you to communicate. Okay. Now, on Monday, September 2nd, we got that new moon in Virgo. It's happening late, around 10 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time. So depending on where you live in the world, it could be, the next day, early morning. All right. In the morning, September 3rd. But nevertheless, September 2nd, new moon in Virgo, 10 p.m. at 11 degrees. Now, 11 degrees. 11 is linked. 11 degrees is linked to Aquarius, your opposite sign. So you really could feel this breakthrough. All right. Uranus is the ruler for Aquarius. And there may be some things that you've had attention on in terms of partnerships, relationships, commitments, as far back as a full moon in Aquarius around August 19th. Okay. So remember, also from your monthly forecast, I said Uranus is going to trine Pluto. So this breakthrough energy it's absolutely strong. It's overlapping with this new moon at 11 degrees. All right. Now, so this new moon is happening on September 2nd, 9/2, right? 9 being September 2. So that is 11. So there you go. 11 degrees, and it's happening 9/2. 1 plus 1 obviously is 4. Just kidding. It's 2. We know that. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, so 2 is really strong energy for this new moon. And I know 11 is a master number, but I'm going with 2 because 2 is linked to the moon. All right. And 11 is just a higher vibration of 2. So you can see it as 11 as well. But 2 is not only linked to the moon, but it's happening on the 2nd as well. The other thing is 2 is very, in numerology, very feminine energy, just like Virgo. Virgo is very, very feminine sign, and the moon, obviously, very feminine as well. So 2, what is 2? Intuition. Empathy, sensitivity, creativity. All right. So really great energy here. It's even like the etymological root of Virgo is the virgin or the maiden. So when I say that feminine energy, Virgo is known for purity, like purity of self, this self-care. And that's going to be a really big theme. And that's always a big theme with Virgo season. We're obviously in Virgo season, and now you've got this new moon in Virgo as well. But Virgo rules your second house, Leo. So we're talking money stuff here. Yeah, second house is finances, it's your salary, it's income. So there could be something new coming, brewing around this time regarding that. Remember, you've got so much career stuff, as I mentioned, and then you've got Saturn in Pisces in your eighth house, another finance sign. We'll talk about that, but really big energy here. Second house also is, if you're not here for money or finances, it is self worth and self value. So back to that self care. Okay, back to that self care. Now, this new moon, actually, it could feel really nice for y'all. There could have been this feeling of, August had this stuck, like feeling a little stuck energy. So now that Mercury's direct and all these other, you're gonna be like, boom, let's do it. New harvest. We're talking about Virgo. All right. So new story brewing in your life. Virgo is all about routines. There could be something new that really sets you up for this new daily routine, this day to day. That's really exciting. Now, remember what I said earlier. I don't think I said it earlier, but Virgo energy is very decluttering. It's very streamlining. Remember, Virgo energy is striving for perfection. So it's also of the mind, with Mercury being the ruling planet for Virgo. So even up here, there could just, everything is clicking into place for you now. Research and details are huge Virgo traits. So there's a really big theme around this new moon, especially with the sun in Virgo as well, with health and healing and self-healing and habits. Okay, so you're going to have attention around these areas of your life. And when I say health, remember I said Virgo is, very research oriented, very detail oriented as well, can be like really analytical as well. So really going deep in terms of, why is chicken soup good for me? Or, is, echinacea is something I should be taking? And, you bring up Chat GPT, whatever it is, just really, really wanting to know things about your health. Like, what is sound bathing? Should I do that? Is ice water great for my pet parrot? Because Virgo rules pets. So there could be some, pet stuff that comes up around this time as well. But, the health and fitness and wealth for you and your loved ones and, your pets as well. Even a lot of mother energy with this new moon in Virgo. All right. Maternal energy as well. So you just could be making really big commitments with health, fitness, wellness, maybe getting a Peloton if you don't have one already, or, if they're in fad still. I have no idea. Maybe you commit to doing yoga, Pilates, just something that you're thinking about it. There's something brewing up here. I cut processed sugar from my diet last Virgo season. So again, anything here is just for you, to help you, all right, to help you and just being mindful of your health. So this new moon with Virgo also ruling work, as in like your duties and responsibilities, you could be settling into a new role. Again, you got stuff, like you got career stuff happening. You got all this Virgo energy that's in your second house of income and finances. So there could be something here where it is, and don't forget Mercury's in your sign as well, still at this point. So definitely communicate this week. All right. You're definitely going to be going through some processing, analyzing, reassessing things, but communicate with Mercury in your sign. It's going to leave your sign next week. All right. Now, the other thing is, mm, yeah, it is really like there is going to be this new, sorry about that, I always have to like entertain you when I'm drinking because of that silence, but it's really just being detailed, paying attention to details. It's all about the day to day here, the step by step, moving along on your path. Think about it being the first day of the job at an internship that you did long ago. Made sure that you looked perfect. Everything was at the desk. Everything was organized. You put, the coffee maker, yeah, all of that. Okay. Because you are ascending. You want to ascend. You eventually want to be the CEO of that company. All right. That's Lionel Play World or something. I don't know. TGI Fridays, wherever you want, wherever you want. This is your path. All right. So the reason I say that is because Virgo has a sense of service to others. So hospitality is a really big thing here, but just helping others. This is people person energy in terms of going out of your way to support others. A lot of family energy, but for y'all, work too. So colleagues as well, but just being emotionally driven and even intuitively driven, but it's all about service to others and how you identify with that. It's going to, there's that feel good energy. All right. I actually have my moon's in Virgo. So I natally have a Virgo moon. So I like helping others. All right. So now, so definitely set intentions. All right. But there is definitely, just looking at what's going on for you, there just maybe, even like maybe a new income stream or just something here. But also, if you're not for money, self-worth, self-value, but within your orbit. All right. It's going to be, and seeing how it plays out within your orbit, the people that you love, the people that you care about, even your neighborhood, your community, things like that. Feeling good by doing things for them. Now, Saturn is going to be opposite this new moon and the sun. And so just remember with Saturn you've already been working with Saturn's energy. So it could just appear that the path that you're on is just getting a little bit steeper. There may be a mosquito or two. You're just like, well, but hey, you're gonna go, you gotta get to that sunset. You gotta get to that ice cream truck on the top of the hill or whatever it is. So nothing's gonna stop you. As I say, like, it's just a little bit steeper. That's what Saturn does. But remember, Saturn rewards you. Saturn is karma. Okay. So just work with those energies, and Saturn is in Pisces. Remember your 8th house. So a lot of focus here, especially relationships. It can be business relationships, partnerships as well. It can be something finance related. Remember, this is your 8th house. Even love is a big thing here for y'all. And don't forget, with this new moon in Virgo, as I mentioned in your monthly forecast, it's linked to the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo that's going to happen March 2025. So it's going to be this is big. It's a big moment for you. This is a big month. All right. Big month. Things are playing out for you for 2025. Now, remember I said Mars is going to square Neptune as well. Neptune is in Pisces for you, Leo, as well. 29 degrees. Mutable energy. Just there's going to be some changes possibly, or if there are changes, you're going to be adapting, flexible. But again, this is your 8th house. So 8th house truly is transformation. It's death and rebirth. There's this new you emerging. But again, there is also a sense of finances and love could be big themes around this time with this new moon. So when you set your intentions, you got to really know what you want. You got to really know what you want, because Neptune brings that fog. So it's going to be a thing. Now, I'm going to say this for you because Neptune and Saturn are in your 8th house. I mentioned this in your monthly forecast. Mars is not seeing eye to eye with Neptune and is stirring up, those low frequency energies of suspicion and jealousy and deception. And as you know, those themes do not exist without other people. Okay, you can't be jealous of yourself. You can't be, suspicious of yourself. So there may be another person involved, and because it is your 8th house here, where there's an element of other people involved, that just keep that in mind. Just vibrate at this high frequency, cut through Neptune's fog, and there may be some truths revealed to you around this time where you know your reality, and definitely know that you create your reality. Okay. So now Wednesday, September 4th, Mars will move into Cancer. This is going to happen for 2 months. This is going to be very interesting for you, Leo. And I'm going to be with you the entire time, okay? Every week I'm here for you. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You're probably just going to go really deep. Mars in Cancer. Yes, I said it's going to be here for 2 months. So all of September, all of October, and then we're not done with that. Mars goes into your sign. Leo. And then retrogrades back into Cancer So there's something in January. So something in January is going to be coming up from around this time. And then goes back into your I mean, we have Mars in Cancer and Leo for the next 8 months. It's insane. It's crazy because of this big retrograde. But anyway, Mars in Cancer is your 12th house. And the 12th house is everything beyond the physical plane. So it's your subconscious, it's your intuition, it's things happening behind the scenes for you. It's also facing your fears. It's also hidden enemies as part of the 12th house, part of, some of the lower energy frequencies, as well as, like even it can be like spirituality and healing as well. So with that said, the 12th house is big, Mars and Cancer being here. Very intuitive energy. I feel like Mars is going to just really push a lot of this intuitive energy out of you. That's going to be really nice. So connect with that. All right. Because Mars in Cancer, Mars, as I mentioned in your monthly forecast, does not do well in Cancer. Mars is in its fall in Cancer. So it could heighten emotions. It can really heighten emotions, and people can be extra sensitive, but it can also heighten intuition. And you've got it in a very intuitive house. All right. There also may be some times, just to let you know, Leo, for the next few months where you may want to just be alone sometimes, but you're such a social, but anyway, you may just want to be alone. That's the 12th house. All right. There is the sense of solitary, just isolation, even just being in your thoughts, being in yourself. And there may be some people that, don't want you to be. They're like, come on out, let's go, let's go to the burger joint down the street, whatever it is. You're just like, no, I just want to be alone. But you could be like, remember, Cancer is the crab, the little pinchers can come out, and that's for the collective. Mars in Cancer is for the collective. Everyone's going to feel that, but it's in your 12th house, so you're maybe wanting some alone time. I'm just letting you know now, okay? But it's really the aspects. Once Mars has aspects, that's when you really want to pay attention. Anyway, where are we now? Mercury will square Uranus. But the other thing I was going to say is Mars in Cancer. Use that energy for intuitively controlled actions, emotionally controlled actions. I natally have Mars in Cancer in my birth chart, so I've know this energy since the day I was born, and used to it. So you really, really use it as this force of good. You're going to have a big focus on family. It's seeking more security, protection. Those could be big themes. Family, your home environment, the foundations of your life, your loved ones. Really protective energy, really looking out for them. Okay. Now, Mercury will square Uranus on the 6th. Oh my goodness, Leo, this is going to be pretty big. Mercury being in your sign, Uranus in your 10th house. So again, there may be something here where you may have a breakthrough. You may even hear some sudden news, unexpected news when it comes to career. Okay. Achievements as well. But it also could be you having this inner breakthrough toward what you want. All right. Remember, Mercury is also logic, intellect, processing things. Now, lastly, Saturday, the 7th, September 7th, do you see that the sun is opposite Saturn? Like I said, you're feeling it from the beginning of the week. I mean, pay attention. All right. Sun in Virgo, Saturn in Pisces. Remember, we're moving into the Virgo Pisces axis. So just around this time, I would avoid, just try not to be like self-critical. This is a type of aspect where that might, it's pushing, Saturn's really put on his aviators at this point. All right. And so, and remember, Mars just went into Cancer. So like emotions could be a little bit heightened around this time. Just know you're adapting to change. Okay. You're adapting to change. You're slowly realizing the, path that you want to be on. And you're also remembering and realizing that Saturn is karma. Saturn rewards you at the end of the month. Mars will be trining Saturn. So you're going to start seeing the benefits and getting rewarded soon. Anyway, let's get started, Leo. Oh my goodness. I did a really long intro for you. Let's get started. That's how much I love you, Leo. Let's get started. See what's going on for you for September 2nd to the 8th for Leo and Leo rising and Leo moon. Okay, so Leo, I do a traditional. Is it weird that I like stared at you the whole time? Anyway, Leo, I do a traditional cult across spread. Offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will. Okay, we will. All right. Now, and you know I love it. Y'all are amazing, Leo. Y'all are amazing. This is gonna be a week. It's gonna be a week. You got some big old changes happening. And I want you to know. I want you to remember what I said. September, your monthly forecast. The change is happening this month, no matter what. With that eclipse, and you're going to be feeling it weeks before, you're going to be feeling it weeks after. And then I also said from the get-go, with Uranus going retrograde, the bookend of that, right on September 1st, the day that Pluto goes retrograde, and then Uranus and Pluto trine, which is very auspicious. Breakthroughs, okay? You're going to be good. You're going to be fine. But you're going to be going through a moment. All right. So, yeah, the Nine of Wands, you're hanging in there. This is a card about resilience, perseverance. This is very interesting because there may be something here that you're really passionate about, something that brings you a lot of joy, something that you're holding on to that's really great. This card is actually attributed to Moon in Sagittarius. It's a Sagittarius card, which does rule your 5th house of joy, pleasure, love, relationships, creativity, children, all of that. Okay, so there is something here where you're not giving up. You're saying, Saturn, hey, you've put me through the ringer, but is that all you got? Okay, he's not going to back down for nothing. He's at 9. All right, fulfillment. He's ready. He's hanging in there, which is good. You're hanging in there. Now you got the 5 of Pentacles in your the heart of your spread. And the heart of your spread. 5 of Pentacles is a challenge card. It is one where I'm going to show you something here. You see these two people that are, in this card, as depicted, they're focusing on their plight. They're saying, nothing good happens for me, or this is, it's snowing and it's cold and it's dark. It's dark and cold, and they're refusing to see the church. Anyway, and they're literally outside the church. So you may be there may be something that happens this week where you feel held back. You feel that something's holding you back. There could be something that does happen where it has to do with your career or even finances. This is a Taurus card. Taurus, remember, Uranus and Taurus in your 10th house. So that sudden change, even Mercury in your sign, that's going to be squaring, what is it? Squaring Uranus, on the 6th. So yeah, there could be something with finances, like I said, that is going to be a big focus for you this week. But Pentacles are a physical reality as well. It looks like there's relationship stuff here for sure. I mean, you see what's in your future, so you're going to be great. But definitely reach out to people. Remember, I think that once Mars moves into Cancer, again, there's that sense of solidarity, but when you're spending a lot of time alone, you can overanalyze things, overthink things too. But even still with this, yes, it does seem like there may be it would be good to go within and really think about what you want moving forward, and don't hesitate to reach out to people with all this. Remember what I said, service to others, helping others, supporting others is a really big theme for this week. All right. And these two people are not, they're literally outside of church. You see even the pentacle shaped in the form of an anchor. That is an anchor of hope. So reach out to people when you feel that you need it, when you feel that it's necessary. It also is what's big energy coming up is that it does feel like you may be aware of something that you're just not happy with this week. And it could be something that you may have to just figure out, like, what do I do to get out of it? You have the 10 of Swords in your challenge area. All right. So there is a sense of 10 is the end. So it's 1 0 equals 1, new beginning. It's in your challenge area with the 5 of Pentacles. There could be this sense of feeling a little bit stuck up here. Remember, I said we've moved past that. That was in August. So take that time to have that breakthrough that you need. And should something happen this week where it's you do receive news that are like, bummer. Know that you're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. And it's leading you into this path that you will like, oh my gosh. Okay. You've got the Magician and the High Priestess. Oh my goodness, card one, card two, masculine, feminine. This is really, really making things happen in your world. It seems like you're ready for that. This is, the magician does have the power to manifest whatever he wants, and you see all four tools of tarot at his disposal. There is a sense of action, your physical world, really combining that essence within you to make this magic happen around you. All right. There is a reason why that, there's a lot of red and white here. I won't go into it because I know that I'm already, but you've also got the High Priestess as well. So remember, I said you're going to be going within, and I want you to do that. I really want you to do that because it seems like it's going to be a little bit more than just going within and trusting your intuition. It seems like there is a little bit of what's next. I don't know. You may have a lot of questions. But you're ready. You're ready to take that action. You're ready for some new beginning to happen. And then you also have the Lovers in your future. And so that's amazing. You've got an archangel in your future who is the healer. Okay, this is Archangel Raphael. And then you see, this is one of, by the way, real quickly, one of very few cards in all of tarot that have the color violet, okay, or purple, which is the crown chakra. Purple's really good. Okay. Just, this is really great. Choices. It seems like you're going to have some big choice, some decision to make, but it's going to be in your favor. It's like you've got that power, which is really nice. There's also this sense of, I'm going to show you something. You see Adam looking at Eve. We're going to call them Adam and Eve. Adam looking at Eve. Eve looking at the archangel. That's conscious, subconscious, super conscious. That is Trinity at play here. If you want to break it down a little more, that's mind, body, spirit. So really going within to make this big decision, and likely with a partnership. Again, it can be love. It can be money related. It can also be like a business partner, like I mentioned earlier, something work related. You've got that energy astrologically. Now let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness, Leo, y'all, it's going to be, and here's the thing. Let's see what's going on with your stuff. But you're going to have the power in your hands. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. I definitely want to know. This is going to be a big week for you now. And I love you. Okay. So, you're going to be absolutely fine. You're going to be 1000% fine. You're going to be good. I mean, partnerships is possibly the theme. I think I did say earlier that you may be stuck on something that you want to shake loose from. There's something holding you back, or someone holding you back as well. Now it's playing out where it may be, that may be it. All right. It may be a someone. You got the Eight of Pentacles here, which is really great. This is all about just being laser focused, going after your goals, not being distracted. This is actually attributed to Sun in Virgo. The Sun is in Virgo, so you're really feeling that energy, really driven, and it could be something in terms of wealth, personal wealth, something in your physical reality that you're really invested in. And again, because you've got a lot of money stuff happening for you this week, they're pentacles. All right. So really going after your goals, but not being distracted. Okay. You've got the Knight of Cups with the Lovers. Huge, huge. Okay. So Knight of Cups, very romantic, very dreamy. Knights take action. Okay. This knight is, he can be a little like over romantic and whatnot, but like head in the clouds, kind of like romantic, but he is the knight in shining armor. He is Mr. Romance. He definitely wants to share his cup with someone. You see him extending his cup here. Now, interestingly, Knight of Cups is Pisces. You even see the fish all over his armor. So a lot of creative energy that does come with a Knight of Cups, even all this great imagination. But cups are love and feelings and emotions, and it's coming with the Lovers here. And so it does seem like that may be something that you're seeking. And again, it can be in a work capacity because remember, Pisces rules your 8th house. So there could be something here with like I said, like a business partner or something like that as well. But love, relationships, creativity, all of that big energy here. There could be someone coming through actually, but you've got to shake out of this. Okay. You got to shake out of this energy, because there's someone coming through for you. And it just seems amazing. You also have the Two of Pentacles here. So yes, it's indicating that it's just, if you feel a little bit of imbalance, this is the week where you may be striving to get more balance in what's happening for you, but remember, people are going to be important in your life, so reach out to those people, people that make sense for you. It seems like there also is a sense of opportunities. A lot of y'all may be wanting new opportunities to come through in terms of finances, money. I mean, again, it is Pentacles here, but in terms of the day to day. So some of y'all may be looking for new jobs. I would not be surprised here, but remember, unstick yourself from this situation and you're going to be fine. I mean, you got the Queen of Pentacles here. I love the fact that you got the Queen of Pentacles. This is very significant here. Queen of Pentacles is the richest queen, but she's got this great maternal quality to her. Remember, that is what this new moon is all about. New moon in Virgo, even like Virgo season, sun in Virgo. Yeah, so this is your final outcome. It just seems like you got to shake something off for it. Use this new moon, set those intentions. Okay. It's leading, you see, it's leading you to something that's meant for you here. There's a lot of like fertility growth that's with the Queen of Pentacles, and she has so much self-trust. That's how she's able to build this world that she wants to live in. She's got the resources to do it. Remember, I said she's got a maternal quality too, so taking care of family, your loved ones, whoever it is. So yeah, did I do any clarifiers for you? Shoot, you want me to do one? Let me hear it. Let's do one. Okay, you got, yeah. So you're gonna have this like big awakening, all right, or something that happens this week. And for some Leos, sure, it may be you, but it just may be a circumstance that happens where it's just like, oh my goodness, and I see that you're gonna have, it's meant for you. You're having this big awakening. That's what judgment is. Okay, huge awakening in terms of your day to day. All right, your day to day. It's got to be big. It's got to be big. But this is a soul awakening. All right, this is a big spiritual awakening. This is you rising up spiritually. Remember, you've got Mars moving into Cancer in your 12th house. It's going to be a big deal. But you see, you got two archangels here. And so Archangel Gabriel blowing that trumpet, the dead arising, now seeking that meaningful life experience. So something is definitely going to make you see in this profound way this week. This is a big wake-up call. Okay. So Leo, and the last thing I'm gonna point out, what did I see here that was really unique? Gosh. Oh, here. Remember, I was just talking about the red and the white. I mean, there you go. So the Queen of Pentacles, a lot of energies that are similar to the Magician. Okay, he's got the wand. She got that bunny rabbit in the corner, representing this, fertility. It's just the sense of growth. You see the roses at the top. Both of them, her outfit, the same as his, but just flipped inside. This is masculine. This is feminine. So red and white. Just think of like spirit, mixing spirit with passion. I mean, this is you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be good because it seems like you're aligning. You have that awareness in terms of this timeline, this future for yourself, this reality for yourself. But you see, you're moving into something really great. Okay. Anyway, oh my goodness, Leo, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. Next week, we'll go deeper into the aspects for next week. We've got Venus trining Jupiter, which is absolutely amazing. I think that you're going to really, really love that, especially because Jupiter is in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. All right. So thanks so much, Leo. I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.